Okay.
What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And if it didn't even start yet, y'all are the ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Let's get into it, y'all. Straight into it. She is a very attractive woman, black woman, obviously, and she's saying that black men don't want to date her or don't want her. Let's hear this, y'all, because I definitely got to hear this. I strongly, depending on where she lives at, um, I strongly just can't understand how or why a man, let alone a black man, don't want to date her. But we'll figure this out together. There's a caption here that says, "I'm shocked you're single. You seem like a catch to me. Like your content, like your content though, super relatable. Even as a guy. I'm not too sure. I'm guessing he's saying that he's a guy that relates to her. I don't know what that. Y'all got to proofread y'all comments, man. Y'all be killing me with this stuff. Let's get into it, y'all.
This is a very nice comment, and I think one of the reasons why I'm single, if I were to be honest with myself, is that I was blocking a lot of my blessings. I always thought I was going to marry a black man. I've only seriously dated black men, and for the past few months or so, I've only been on dates with black men. And the more that I go on dates with black men, the more that I realize majority of black men, at least single black men who live in New York, do not want black women. This is just like anecdotally with friends and
Okay, so she's in New York.
their dating situations, with my own situations. When I'm just walking around, I'm seeing so many black men who are not with black women. And so for a while, I had this vision of my life and who I was going to marry, and I was going to marry a black man. I was going to have that sort of black love. I was going to have these dark chocolate Hershey Kiss babies. Like, that is what I always saw for my life. But the past few months, I realized that I don't know if that's going to happen. And so it took me some time, but now I think I'm more open, more than now, than dating outside of my race. I don't know why I was pushing so hard to be with this group of people who really doesn't want us. A few months back, I was on a date. I did not make a video about it, but this guy.
Hold on. This group of people. What do you mean by that? Did y'all catch that? Hold on, let me run this back. I don't know, man. I hear things different when I'm listening to people. Like certain things, like she said a few things within the last minute that kind of was like, wait, what? But I was like, nah, Deb, just let it rock. Let me play this one more time. Hold on.
Pushing so hard to be with this group of people who really doesn't want us.
Okay, so that's what I thought she said. Group of people. Group of people. Ma'am, you know you're in the group with us, right? what is happening right now? What is happening right now? Why is it fellas, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a disconnect. I mean, for a very long time, but as of recent, there's a disconnect between black men and black women. Now, everybody want to go back and forth about what came first, the chicken or the egg, as far as the black women disconnect with black men or the black men disconnect with black women. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole other topic for another day. We'll probably actually I think I've done that video whatever, however many years ago, but whatever. I don't care to get into that again. Whatever. Um, Ma'am, you are in the group with us. You are us. I say this all the time. You are a reflection of us. We are a reflection of you. Ma'am, if that's all you've seen in your state, I don't know what to tell you. I've lived in New York for a few years. I have family that still live in New York. I've lived in Buffalo. I've lived in all over. I'm not even going to name all that. Whatever. I've lived in New York before, and I have seen a lot of black couples. So I don't know what you're talking about. My grandparents who lived there and have lived there for over 60, 70 years. What are you talking about? Uncles, I got uncles and cousins that live there, all of which are married to the same race. So what are you talking about? The thing that I hate the most, y'all, about not just TikTok, let me not throw TikTok on the bus, but social media. Social media. The thing that I hate most about social media is these people try to make their um, anecdotal experiences, the majority, when it's just that, it's anecdotal, it's a small percentage. She probably, I'm not saying that she does, she probably doesn't even hang around a lot of black people like that in majority because she sounds extremely proper. So if I was a betting man, she probably went to either a mixed school or predominantly Caucasian school, where you see the few subset of black men dating white women. And if that is the case, then yes, ma'am, that's the reason why. But again, if I was a betting man, I would bet my money on her being at more than likely a predominantly white, if not a mixed race of schools, or diverse. They call it diverse schools. I would bet my money on her being in a predominantly white Caucasian school just by listening to how she speaks. She is very proper with how she talks. Very gorgeous. She's a very attractive woman. So it's hard for me to believe that you're telling me that a black man don't want to date. No, ma'am. I think that the man that, or the black man, I'm to say, the black men that you are around don't want to date you because of where they grew up. Y'all have to understand, people date people or feel most comfortable around who is in their closest proximity. Me growing up, I grew up in straight hoods throughout goddamn Florida. That's just the way it is. I went to predominantly black schools my whole entire life. Guess who I only date? Black women. Is it because I had no chance with Caucasian women? Hell no. White girls are throwing. I ain't gonna get into specifics, but I assure y'all, I had multiple opportunities. I dated Muslim women, Black Muslim and Indian Muslims. Just to name a few, Hispanics, and that's about it. That's about it. I have been asked out. I said this story already before. If I remember, I put the eye at the top. I've been asked out plenty of times by Caucasian women on dates. I went out with. I'm not gonna call it a date. I'll just call it an outing because it wasn't really a date. I went out on an outing with a Caucasian girl before. I've been over to Caucasian girls' houses. They've been over to my house and stuff like things like that. It just never transpired to anything up outside of that, mainly because of me and what I want. I like black women and I like dark, dark. I'm talking like burnt biscuit dark. I like that. That's what I need. And I love what she said earlier when she was talking about, oh, I was thinking about having some chocolate babies. That's the only thing I'm having. I don't, and there's nothing against people that have it, but I just never seen myself having mixed kids or they call it like pale or I hate the term, but they say fair skin kids. I never seen myself having that. Even when I was a child, I've always dreamt of having kids. I said this before a million times. Every time I dreamt of having kids, I always dreamt of having number one, girls, and then also dark skinned kids. Never dreamt of having a mixed child or anything of the sort. I just find it extremely uh offensive that you're telling me you live in New York. New York, one of the biggest states in America, one of the most populated states in America, and you're telling me, oh, I only see black men that only want white women. I'm not telling you you got to go to the hood. I'm definitely not saying that. But ma'am, I need you to get out more because I don't know what you're talking about. Every time, and I go to New York often to see my family. Every time I'm in New York, I see black couples. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Old, middle age, and young. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's keep going, man. People just get on social media to say anything.
A few months back, I was on a date. I did not make a video about it, but this guy basically said that his type is Sydney Sweeney. This is a black man. And I was just sitting across from him, like, what am I going to...
Hold up. Who the hell is Sydney Sweeney? Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Y'all know I'm horrible with first of all, with names, but also with celebrities. Sydney Sweeney. Oh, yeah, she white. Okay. Of course. 26 years old. She's played in, let's see what she's played in. I don't know. She doesn't look familiar to me. She doesn't look familiar to me. She's in Madam Web, that movie. I'm not watching that trash. Handmaid. Oh, she's in Euphoria. I don't watch that either. Once Upon a Time, Sharp Objects, Night Tea, Everything Sucks, Reality. The White Lotus. Yeah, a bunch of films I'd never seen before. Okay, continue.
To do with that information? Obviously, I don't look like her. She's beautiful, she's great, but if that's your preference, why are you on a date with me? So now that I'm more at peace with that idea.
That's a fair question. Hold on, my bad. I didn't mean to stop that, but that's a fair question. If you telling me that you're, let me pull up her picture so I can show, so I can try to show, and if turn off the light, and if you're telling me that this is who you like, why are you on a date with her, a black woman? This is an extremely pale Caucasian down woman. That's an excellent question.
Yeah, that vision of mine not coming to fruition, I'm hoping that by making peace with that and letting go of it, I'm letting in room for something else and something incredible. So, whoever that might be. So this summer, I'm going to focus on dating outside of my race. And if someone comes along who happens to be a black man and it works out, that's great. But it is no longer the main focus when it comes to dating.
Usually I don't share people's TikTok, y'all, but if y'all want to go and say something to her, y'all can. That's her TikTok. Let's get into the second video, man. Again, I just honestly believe if I was a betting man, y'all, if I was a betting man, I would say, oh, sorry, I'm trying to pause it. I don't know why I keep going. If I was a betting man, I would bet my money on her being born and raised around mainly Caucasian people, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. But people tend to date who is in their closest proximity. That's just the way it is. If I grew up around a lot of mainly Hispanic women, obviously I'm going to be attracted more so to Hispanic women. If I grew up around Asian Asian community, 9 times out of 10, I'm only going to be attracted to Asian women. What are you talking about? Like, come on, bro. Like this is just like let's get into the second video, man. I'm because I feel my headache coming back, and then I'm trying to. I still got like 8 more, not 6 or 7 more videos to do tonight, and it's already down 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's keep going, y'all.
Am I too picky on dating apps? Because if a man has multiple selfies, like 3 or 4 selfies on his profile, that's a no for me. If a man is wearing a hat in every single picture, that is now a no for me. If a man has a bunch of pictures of like his car, that's a no for me. If a man has a bunch of pictures with women, it's not an immediate no for me, but it's like a little bit of a red flag, but it is an immediate no. If a man has multiple pics with different women and they're all in bikinis, like that's a no for me. If a man only has group pictures and I can't see his face, that's a no for me. Like if I have to scroll through and at the last picture I realize, oh, it's this one out of the lineup, like that's a no for me. If a man is holding a fish of any kind, that's a no for me. If a man is holding a baby and doesn't specify whose baby it is, right, that's kind of a no for me. And if it doesn't say in their profile, like whether or not they have kids. If a man is also in his mid-30s.
All right, ma'am, hold on. All right. Okay, I was actually gunning for you. I was trying to support you. I shared your TikTok, and now you come out here with this stupid ass. This damn stupid ass video. What are you talking about? All right, so now I will see what happens, y'all. When I speak too fast, I was trying to support you. I was out here trying to support you. God damn, you know you put out your own fire, man. Yes, out here like J. Cole, dropping a fire ass album and then dropping an apology immediately after. Come on, man. I'm not even about to finish this. I don't want to keep listening to that. Again, still a very attractive, very gorgeous woman. Very nice lips, nice smile. Love the complexion. The hair. I'm confused about the hair, but I'm not sure what's happening. It looks like some is like coming out. Is that the style, ladies? Y'all tell me. Y'all comment in the because I noticed that in the first video. Let me go to the first one. I know. Matter of fact, let me just finish this. Let me just finish this.
And still doesn't know what he's looking for, that's an immediate no for me. If he has like 1-word answers in his profile and it's so basic, then that's also a no for me. I'm trying hard to like be positive about these dating apps, and there's 2 people that I've been talking to that I'm kind of excited about, but for the most part, I am just scrolling through and I'm like, I'm getting nothing. These apps are giving me nothing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let me go back. So I'm confused about the hair, ladies. Y'all talk to me. Is this a style that y'all? Because I noticed this in the first one. Because I saw it in the back, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, maybe she was taking her hair out. Because I noticed it in the back, then I noticed it here too. I'm like, is some of her hair like falling out? Like I don't know. Is that the? But now I see it better in this video. I'm like, okay, is I guess that's a style. Whatever. All right, whatever. We all right, y'all. I'm so confused, bro. Y'all, I was literally defending this one. I was trying to defend her, bro. I was literally gunning for her. I'm like, yo, you got this. Like, come on, man. But whatever. It is what it is. Um, the reason why black men is not dating her, I honestly believe it's again, ladies, it boils down to you, your selection of men, your selection of black men. I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. The Sydney, what was her name again? Oh damn, I done closed that. Never mind. Sydney, whatever the damn girl's name is. Um, yeah, if somebody was to tell me, if I'm on a date with a black woman, she tells me, yo, I'm looking for a dude like Brad Pitt, Chris Hemsworth, Robert Downey Jr. or something like that, Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm gonna be like, hey yo, I'm not white, right? Like, I'm black as hell. I'd admit, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be feeling some type of way. And if that's really what you're looking for, like you're looking for a Sydney Sweeney, why are you on a date with her? I would that would have been I'm not even gonna cat with y'all. I would be feeling the exact same way. Confused as hell. Like, why you have me here on this date if this is what you want? If that's what you want, then go for it. Don't waste my time. But yeah, man. Want y'all comment down below and let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man, stay for